Like I can. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Janae, and I just wanted to come here. It is a rainy day here in Kansas City, but I am coming today because I wanted to talk about something about. It had to be about 3-4 years ago. I remember being online, and if you are not familiar with who Ray Lewis Thornton is, she is a woman who's been living with AIDS for about 25 years now, and I follow her on Twitter. And she was talking about how some new studies had came out, and apparently black women had the highest rate of new HIV cases. And she was just talking on Twitter, and she was just saying how women, we often let men get away with not using protection when we have sex. And I remember tweeting her and asking her why did she think that black women had the highest rate. And she had to think about it for a moment, and she was like, I'm a blog it. But then immediately, like right as soon as she said that, she came right back and she said, fear of rejection, fear of being abandoned. And I never forgot what she said ever, because I think that is something that we all kind of deal with. And I was just thinking today, I thought about, for some reason it was in my head this morning, and I just started to think about how many times we have silenced ourselves for the hope or the desire of gaining acceptance from others. And I'll be the first to say I have done it plenty of times. There have been times when I have silenced that voice when something was going on in my life, and I said, you know what, this ain't right, but I'm not gonna say nothing, because if I say something, then this person is liable to walk away from me. This person is liable to get upset, and they're liable to leave. And so I can say that I have definitely put myself on the line just so I won't get rejected by somebody else. And I know I'm not the only one, and I'm not necessarily talking about sex. I'm just talking about in life, period. And it doesn't even have to be in an intimate relationship. It can just be in a friendship with anybody. It can be in your relationship with your family, or, just your coworkers, or with anybody. We've all done it. And I don't know, to me, it just doesn't, and I talk about it a lot because I see it every day. I see so many of us putting ourselves in jeopardy in the hopes of gaining love and acceptance from other people. And I just feel like, you know what? Enough is enough. And the first thing that I really need to do, that we all need to do, is just forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves for not being good to ourselves, for not being our own very best friends. We cannot expect for anybody to do us any good if we don't do ourselves any good. Like the saying is true, you show people how to treat you. Very true. If they know that they can get away with an inch, they're going to definitely try to get away with that mile. So I think that I'm going to be the first to just say to myself, dear self, I am sorry for not putting you first. Dear self, I am sorry for not loving you the best way. And that's real. Like, that's very real. Because, and not to say that tomorrow I'm going to be perfect at it, but progress is a lot better than perfection, especially when it's something that you've been doing for so long, and it's something that, that's detrimental to you. And that's kind of just all I wanted to say. I know I'm not alone. I know it's a lot of us that need to forgive ourselves for what we've allowed to happen in our lives, because you know what? If you tell that person no, when you start to stand up for yourself, it's a feeling that you get on the inside that is just, I can't even put into words how good it feels to know that you said to yourself on the inside, no, this is not right. I won't allow it. And then to verbalize it and say, you know what? I'm not going to allow you to do that to me. You cannot do this to me in my life. You cannot do this to me in this relationship. And people start to respect you more, and guess what happens? You can start standing up for yourself even better. I've always heard people say that life gets so much better when you start standing up for yourself and you start setting and maintaining boundaries in your life. You know, you have to understand that you are worth everything. No matter how you feel, no matter what anybody said about you, you are worth respect, you are worth love, and you are worth being, you deserve to be happy. We all do. And that's just kind of it. I know I said that before, but it was just on my mind and I kind of wanted to say it. So, dear self, I'm sorry. Forgiving yourself, it can be a little bit difficult, but it's definitely worth it. So, that's all I had to say.